I bet it's been 5 days since I've been able to get down here. So let's test this once again. Okay, watch out. Okay, all right, let's plug her in. Look at this, still got air. That's pretty acceptable after 5 days. All right, cool. I'm all right with that. All right, let me go over this. This is going to be somewhat controversial. I have a story to tell. I've got Pella stuff and grape stuff. And Pella tape and grape tape and whatever else it takes. When I got this truck, someone had put foam in this door, which led to a certain amount of unhappiness, because at that time I didn't have her in a garage the whole time, and this door was pretty well eaten out because once you put foam in something, you can't get it wet. Great stuff foam, you can put it, I don't know, any kind of foam really, because it'll just hold the moisture and rot it out. This is pretty rotten right here. Not bad. I mean, the door itself is, pretty good. I'm trying to think of a way to, bend that in, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And I really don't want to mess with the door adjustment. Actually, I have another door hinge, but I'm not going to be doing that. So, I mean, it closes. So what I might do is just put more foam right here and seal up there. Because if I got in there, and I'm not going to because my shoes are all muddy, you'll see there's a pretty good gap from about right here to there. This is not the original door, as we've talked about. This is off a blue truck. You can see the blue right there. This was a green truck. So, just not going to mess with this. It's working. And let me tell you, folks, if you never mess with door panels and bonnets and boot lids and all that, it gets to be a very deep world very quickly. So the other thing is, I'm going to show you this. Matter of fact, let me just show you right now. Down in these little holes back here is the classic GM rusting point. Now I've already put some rinsed, little bit diluted extend in there to rust treat it. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and you know it by now. I'm going to take those doors. I think I've got some good thick. There it is right there. No, that ain't it. I've got some good thick foam up here. Yep, I was right. I did. Dang, I've been looking for that. All right. This stuff, and oh, come on, I know you're up there. Because I know what that is. There it is right there. See, I've got just enough of this stuff to do this door. I figured that was up there somewhere. So I'm going to glue this in on the lower part of the door. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get some denatured alcohol, and I'm going to show you the problem. Now, the point of this is going to be to make it quieter. And when I put heat in it, I want the heat to stay in it. I want to put air conditioning, I want the air conditioning to stay in it. This thing has the side vent windows. It has the two little chrome pulls right there that let air in right here and right there. And let me tell you, it lets it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this denatured alcohol and spray it right here, right back. You can see right back there. And you'll see, just leaks right out. Other side's just the same, don't need to waste any more alcohol. So I'm going to stop all that. And I'm going to just do the best I can to make it as cabin tight as possible, and quieter, and healthier, actually. The other reason for doing this is because of these. I don't think it's going to be a problem, the exhaust coming back in, but between this riff right here and these holes right there and the ones on the other side, I just can't see not trying to make this thing a little bit more airtight. And here, I'll do it. I'll just do it. let's just do it. Okay, I have to make sure I got my hand in the lariat there so I don't drop this thing. Don't want to buy another camera. This is my 4th camera. So here we are, exhaust here. This door is not nearly so bad. It's kind of bad on the bottom, but I'm getting Pella tape. I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to I'm going to drill a sight hole right here. So when I put the great stuff in it, I can see where I am on the thing. So here we go again. See, comes right out. So I didn't really want to do that, but I figure I would since I'm trying to show a video. Hey, that looks like something off of Lexus right there. And so, God, it smells better. It smells nice and clean. So these doors are so problematic. You can't get down there. There's the plate to get to the hinge attachments. This is, golly, when I got this thing, this window was broken. So, okay, well, I knew enough about things back then, but I don't know how long it took me to put that. It took me all day by the time you get all that mechanism out of there and everything else. So, all right, so we've done our test. Leave that there to catch the great stuff. We'll tape this off and we'll get to work on that. Let's go ahead and take a minute and take your shoes off and set a spell and get up in here. Got that door open over there just for the air. It's nice. All right, let's close this door and bing-a-bing-a-boom. I got the seat up because we put the seat back so I can get a little bit better view here. Okay, we're gonna see how much of an air gap we got there. So you can see daylight down there. And there's a fair amount of it. So we're going to do something about that. Let's just open it up slowly and see. It's across the bottom. And I think the door's actually hitting. It was hitting right there. It hits right there. It's okay. Helps align it when I close it. But yeah, we're going to have to stop that daylight right there. And I guess I got an idea. Let's try this. Let's do it the other way around. You want to? I got a flashlight in my pocket. So let's do it like this. I'm going to get this my new favorite pocket lamp here. And we're going to just put it maybe just like right there. And, well, it's a magnetic base. Okay. That's better. We're going to put her like that. And we're going to close this door and see where we are. Oh, yeah. You can see it everywhere there. Oh, yeah. Am I closed all the way? Holy cats. Okay, so look at all the light there. So from about right here to all the way up to about right here, we are not worried about Martha coming. She ain't coming. So we gotta go to right here, and we gotta go to about right here. Let's go to here. Okay. And we're just gonna get some Gorilla Glue. And once we get I might go ahead and put that door, oh, here's where the door foam is broken off. So, okay. So we're gonna put foam here, and then we're gonna put it here. We're gonna put it in 2 different places. That worked pretty good. I really found a bigger leak, didn't I? All right, cool. I think we're gonna put a little something in there. So I'm gonna glue this back in its little hole, that old classic GM push-in thing. So I'm going to glue this in. There's a hole for the trim that was once there. I've got everything marked. I got my moisture. I got my Gorilla Glue. I've got my fancy knife that I love. There's a video where I did a review on that. I don't think I forgot anything. And I got some tape. And let's get this going and see if we can make this a better thing. I think we all know the best way to hold this in place. So I got this kind of moistened. I got the Gorilla Glue on that. I've got it carved a little bit, and we're going to go right about to there, and that's going to temporarily hold that there. Well, then again, maybe not, I don't know. Okay, and then we're going to get that there. That one don't seem to want to stick. Okay, we got that one there, so this is how we hold it together, like that. Okay, and that's just fine. So once that's cured, I will, I might cut that little nub off. This is pretty sharp. So you remember how you do this. Let's just get a sharp end and put on there and make it dull by doing this, right? Alright. We want to dress her up. We don't want her looking untidy. Okay, so there's that little bit there. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for it. Well, I don't know what time it is now. It's daytime. We're going to let that sit for a while and then come back and put the great stuff in it. We'll be cranking her up here one of these days. So there that is. Just don't do nothing now. So our issue here is under here. See, it's all but gone. So I'm gonna get this and seal it up, and with no regrets at all. Let me turn that off. That thing's so bright. Works good on camera though. I'm gonna drill a hole in this so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna tear some little, I don't know. I put extend in these too. So how far up do we go? Almost all the way up. You can tell where I put some stuff in there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go in right about here. Like I say, I've about destroyed this drill. It's just, alright, we're going in. There we go. Oh, there it is. I was worried about getting it out of there. Didn't have to worry too much, did I? So let's get our lamp here. And now you can see the light up at the very, let's see if there's a big hole up there too. Right underneath there. Okay, so we'll take care of that too. I can take out that cover there, but the whole point of this is, you see, I can stick my flashlight in there. Maybe you can see that. I don't know. It's a long reach. So I don't know what the other one's like, but it's too late for me to look now. I guess not, because that cover's not on there. So let me get the, let's not force things too much. Let's put some Pella tape on this and that. Let's see if I can get that cover off. I knew we were on mission creep here. I knew that was going to happen, so it's not a big thing. That's why I got an extra bottle of great stuff. Okay, so here we are at the door, just so you see where we are. And this is the lower door thing. And there's a fair amount of badness there. But I can sure just use that to put the great stuff in. And there's some original door bolts. And so I'm just going to just do that. Don't close this door now. Let's just put this here, make sure we don't close the door too far. Okay. So we've got, I can't see most of that, but I got that. This is the lower right leading edge. This is the back here. And I know it looks terrible. But I can tell you one thing, you can take your, so I don't bright because I don't want it fluttering on the screen. It'll be fine. And you look in the hole now, see the hole? And you don't, and I got the light right there. You can see a little light coming through right there. I'll be dogged. But I got that pretty good. Now that made me think I probably need to make a little door for the other side. So what's this right here? It's coming through right here somewhere. Well, if we put enough foam in there, it won't matter, right? That was just a half patch I did. I'm feeling better about this already. I know, that's Meatball, but that's all we got. Well, Pella tape. It's not just for windows and doors anymore, huh? Amazingly useful stuff. Somehow I've been on a run lately between the pond and the windows at the house and Daphne. It's been kind of interesting. Well, let's put this on the back of the trailer. I got some stuff to do outside. You can tell it's been a long time. So let's see what we got here. I didn't glue it closed. That's good. Oop, I'm going to leave all that there. Who cares? And we're going to fill her up. Olay, you fill her up. That was an old gas station that was once near me. I was going to look under here. Whatnot. You know, I'm going to just shove some back there. Just, well, maybe I'm not. I don't see, well, I can shove it in right through there. Say, I can see a little bit of daylight right there. So we're gonna just dooley bop right there. Where's my drill? I don't know. We are going to do that though. Ooh, gotta bring that garage door down. It is way yonder. Too bright for me. So yeah, I've been doing other stuff. It's been busy. Okay, let's get the old goo gun gloop in here. Augustus gloop. There they are. Well, the sun's been hitting them. They ought to be ready to fire. Phone's gonna go off any second, I bet you. Cause I got some eggs coming. Woo! Got windy. We're all shook up and bigging this hole up here a little bit. So we're on the driver's side, the left side, and we're just gonna shoot goo in there. Comes out, don't worry about it. Leave it alone and don't get this stuff on your skin. So let's just shoot some in there. Oh, there it comes. We're gonna have to let that harden up a little bit. That's all right. I didn't think that hole was that big. It's all right. Let's go in here now. You don't want it getting up so far that it gets up onto your mechanism for your window raising and whatnot. Okay. Sound deadening and more. I can't go in that way. I don't think it'll go in that way. Daggum if it doesn't. A little bit. Okay. Maybe that'll harden there. At least I got something to go by. Okay. Let's go way up in here. That can't be better. I think we're filling some gaps there. What do you reckon? Okay, let's just let that be. That probably hadn't sat long enough, but let's put some in there anyway. Okay, now we're going back here. Woo. Let's put it like that. And now we're going back into here. This is not an expensive lamp. It's one of my early cheap ones. Believe me, I have eye protection on because I do not want this to, if it goes in your eyes, it's probably over. Okay, so there you go down in there. Let's just kind of go and let her drip. You can almost see it dripping in the reflection. Oh, got a little bit. I don't know if you can see that in the least. think I got that just about right. I see it filling up. Come on, phone, go off. I gotta cut the grass. Ooh, that's just groovy right there. It's just taking it all in. Oh, good, it all fell down. Oop. Getting a little bit too rambunctious there. We're just gonna fill it full. Oh, good. You always like it when great stuff takes a while to fill in. All right. Yep, I think that's probably just about enough. And with all insulation, as we know, whew, stuff's hot in here. You want to, nope, it won't keep coming out of there. All right, well, that's okay. I'm bound to be doing some good. All right, let's go to the other side. There's that pillow off that old couch of mine. Got it in Chapel Hill at Fred's Beds, right where an old grocery store used to be. Okay, so, see those holes in there? Let's see if we can get something in there. Okay. And that just might be, hit my, okay. Is it coming out the bottom? Nope. And there's some right there. A little bit of daylight right there. Well, the wind's just popping through here today. So I gotta change hands. There's a piece of foam. Looks like a polar bear eating an ice cream cone, as long as it's vanilla, right? Okay, so let's go back here. Oh, I didn't bring my lamp, did I? Let me go get my lamp. Hang on a sec. There's foam again. Okay, so now we're going to go in here. Let's pull this door to a little bit. And let's just give her the gun, I guess. I don't think I had it on there in the least, did I? I'm gonna go all the way up in there. I hope when I roll the window up, I don't end up with orange everywhere. You see, there it comes, you can see it. Or I can anyway. It ain't shooting out of this hole yet. As long as it ain't doing that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this sucker up to three notches, so we can blow it across there. Okay, I didn't see it come out of there, so I'm just gonna shoot some in there. I'm gonna shoot some in there. And then we're gonna shoot some in that place there. Okay, so let's see if we can turn it back down again, so it won't just blow against the back wall and not sink anywhere. So here we are at the back right corner, and we're kind of upside down and backwards, but okay, I don't think I'm gonna have to open another can. I don't like opening the can unless I use most of it. There it goes. Lord have mercy, I don't know what's focusing here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're running out. funny how it'll kind of burp like that for a long time. Just focusing on the can. That's great. The wind has rolled down for a while. Alright, I think you got it. Let's empty this can out. Don't get any on your wing either. Oop. It keeps wanting to jump over that way, but I think let's just finish this out. So I'm going to let that cure out, and then I'm just going to pick it up and just stuff it back here. So here's the back left, nice and full. And we'll turn this lamp off so we don't run the battery down. That can is empty, about 3/4 of a can. I got some more in there. Cheetos, cheese that goes crunch. So we're going to pull this tape off, and I got a bunch in there. So that makes me feel good. Let's go to the other side, and then we'll look at it tomorrow and close out. I don't think the doors are going to close any differently, you know, noise-wise. But, waiting on some stuff. I actually got my Jungle website order yesterday of some of the blue silicone tape I like and some exhaust wrap, so I can kind of wrap up these fuel lines here. And for the second time in like 6 weeks, nothing was in the envelope. It was completely empty. So yeah, I like this stuff a lot. I really do. You got to kind of learn how to use it. Don't get any body oils on it. So I'm getting ready to wrap the shifter knob on that BMW back there with that. So let's look in here for a second, because I wanted to look at something too. Let's see if I need to make a note on this. Yeah, I got to get rid of those Sean clamps there. Those have got to go. I don't like Sean clamps. I know a lot of people use them, but I just don't like them. So I don't have to use them. You can't make them. All right, so we'll get on this tomorrow. Boy, the glove's going to come off easy, as hot as it is. So didn't even bother to turn the music on. Oh, sorry. So yeah, I was right about that. So we'll do things. What did I must have turned these inside out. Whole point was to keep my hands clean, and my hands all dirty. Yuck. All right, well, let's go wash that off. 7 o'clock. So we'll see how it looks tomorrow. And I'm working on the oh boy, working on the pond. Grass is too tall. You can tell because where I cut it, it's got a little bit of the brown hue to it. It's grown too much, so I'm going to try to get out there. It's just rained so flipping much. And then Sunday, never do anything on Sundays. Okay, wind noise. All right, tomorrow. It is time to take her for a test drive and look at things. There's that hunk that came out of there. We're going to stick it right there and put a cover over it. I got some black paint around here. I think I'm going to see if I can find it and kind of touch up some things and make it a little better. Well, let's back it out. Let's clean up all this mess, and that will involve taking her up. It's a whole lot easier to clean up a runway lift, I think. And I know a lot of people, there's been discussion, you know, why don't you get an arm lift, you know, the things with the arms. I don't know, just don't like them. I've seen them kind of wobble around a little bit, and I just don't like that. So this just, and I got a work surface and everything. So let's close this door and see if it sounds, it feels better, believe it or not. So, okay. Ooh, that's a lot better. Let's run the air conditioner today, and let's make sure there's no orange foam on the bottom of this glass. Nope. Okay, good. Probably sound even better now with the window up. Yeah, it does. All right, let's go up and clean up and go out there in the jungle. See how she does. This will be the first run since I put the new fuel tank in it. I got to change those clamps too. I forgot about that. Let me do that. Let's run the electric fuel pumps and just listen for them and listen and look for leaks. A lot of noises down there. I don't hear any splashing going on anywhere. Let's take a look down under. Don't look too bad. Let me look under the bonnet and then we'll crank her up. Okay, let's try the door. And let's lock all this stuff down because I'm going to try the air conditioning. Well, that's pretty normal. Okay, I'll take that. All right, let's see. Let's see if she starts. We're in park. Let's pull the parking brake up. Let's see what we got. Ready? I don't mind that because it gets the oil pressure up. There we go. Well, she sounds like a champ there. Let's get her out of here as quick as we can and look for leaks. I don't want leaks in the garage. Okay, we're out. We're out here now. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to put about, I have to adjust this door a little bit. There they are. Sounds fine. Uh-oh, I see something. Is it leaking? I think that, oh, that must have been something else. I don't know, let's pull it up. Make sure. Huh? Don't sound that much different. I can hook up the trailer now and not have to have fumes all in my face. That's nice. Let's go around back. Okay, we're gonna let her sit here for a minute. Just idle. Oil pressure looks good. Let's check the transmission. For this door ain't working too good. I have to work on that. Let's just let it sit here for a minute and we'll back off. Okay, let's back off and see if we got any stains anywhere. No, she looks dry. Let's go back up there and look. Be more careful. One day I'm going to change the whole arrangement there. No runs, no drips. I don't see anything. Okay. Don't smell anything. I love sitting up higher, that's for sure. Let's go down the road. Sounds a lot different because it's a lot quieter in here. I got the air conditioning going, and I gotta tell you, this is pretty doggone nice. I'm not gonna go far. There's somebody behind me. Everything seems normal. It's nice and cool and quiet. Quite amazed. That was a long trip. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 videos on this gas tank thing that led to all of this. Now my seatbelt's too tight because I'm sitting higher up. That's okay with me. Alrighty, let's go back to the barn. See all that mess in there? That's crop circles. Nah, it's just where the rain kind of washes it out. All right, well, the brakes are good and even and strong, so that's a good brake video. The accelerator cable thing works great. The air conditioning is cold. I mean, it's real cold in here now. It's hard to believe. And it's quiet. And like I said, I'm gonna have to adjust this door a little bit. Well, let me get us aimed toward the middle bend here, and try to get her on the lift a little bit more square. And we're gonna let her sit there and run a little bit. I see that staying there, but I don't think. Well, there's the old days, right there. Not the old mirror, but there's the old tank, which ain't bad. I probably could sell it on eBay for $10 or something. Okay, let's get. She's just pulling up there by herself. Come on, girl. All right. I have a tendency to steer right here, but I tell you what, we're just gonna let her. We're just gonna let her idle. She's not even hot yet. Kind of tight. Gotta get this seatbelt lift. Boy, it's so pleasant in here. Other than the door not closing good. I'll work on that in a minute. All right. Well, I tell you what. I think that's gonna be it. We're at 160, 55. This is 53 pound-feet of PSI, pounds per square inch of oil pressure. I gotta tell you. So give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And that's going to be it for DAF. Unless something goes wrong. If it does, I'll just fix it. If it's anything that I think, if anything does go wrong and I feel like it is important, I'll let you know. But for now, we're pretty nicely updated here. I got to build my little wooden box for right there, and then that'll be it. Okay. Well, there's the wheat fields reflecting on the wheat fields. Bye-bye. It's been about an hour, and I thought I would come down and double check and make sure that there wasn't gasoline siphoning out everywhere. It looks good, and I thought I would do this door test. And the light's going to be coming in from right there like it does this time of day, but I think it'll be all right. So I adjusted the door, I adjusted my seat belt, and here's said light, and I need to charge it up when I get home. When I get home, when I get back up to the house. Guess that is getting home, isn't it? So let's see how easily this door closes now. See, that's a whole lot better than it was before. And if any, look, you have my chair right there, huh? So I don't see anything there, and I don't see anything there. I don't see any of that light coming out. So that's pretty good. Yeah, boy. That closes so much better. I didn't really want to go there on adjusting the door, but I had to. So don't have to slam it near as hard. So it's not too bad to adjust there. Let's put this, I think it might have just fallen over. It's always got that junk on it. Okay, let's do it again until I'm absolutely, let's put it a little, oh, it got a little bit better there. Okay, let's try that. I don't think that's going to hit that. Nope. I'm looking at the camera, that's from over there. I'm looking as hard as I can. I don't see any light coming through there. And there's the light setting up. So that's it. I just wanted to do a little bonus footage I saw when I was editing the video. Get out of here, fly. Shoo fly. And I painted that stuff there a little bit, so I know it's hunks of wood, but it's not so noticeable now. So let's close the session on this one. Got everything back there. Way it ought to be. I'm just as proud as I can be about the whole situation. So I don't smell any gas anymore. Whew, boy, is that ever nice. Okay, well that's gonna be for it for sure. And those just sound great. And I'm just loving the whole thing. And I'll tell you this too, I stuck a little Gorilla Glue in there to hold that a little bit more firmly. And I think that's fine. So, any little bit helps. So there's the old exhaust pipes. I got a bunch of hardware and stuff, so that'll do. Okay, well, I almost can't say goodbye. I'm so happy about this whole thing. Nope, don't smell no gas. Let me just take one more look. I don't have a real sensitive smeller. I think that one pile of mess we saw with some of the extend that came out of there. So I don't see or smell anything there. Okay, well, talk to you next time. Tell everybody bye, Daphne. Say goodnight, Daphne. Good night, Daphne. They go over. There's 6 crows. See that one on the far left got him a piece of wheat, and the other ones are fighting him for it. It's not like there's not a little bit. Whoop, that's a cartoon. A little bit more out there. It's Barney Bear in a lightning storm. I'm waiting on Bugs Bunny here, but I don't know why they get one, and then everybody fights over it. And then there's a couple of guys over there. See, look at that. He just pulls it down. But these 3 over here, I guess that's why they call them bird brains, huh? The crows are pretty smart. And there you go, the pond's filling up too, but that's hilarious. Yeah, I guess that's the way it is in bird world. The end. You don't see red mud anymore. Only got one little hiccup at 12 o'clock and a little bit to the right. So I'm going to have to let that side kind of dry out some, but I had to put water in it to get it to pull everything down so I could get my edges. So I'm filling up the side closest to us now. You can see it pulling down. And we'll just have to see how all that goes. And I got enough. I opened up my other box, and I can cut some strips off that back side if I need them. So, and the Pella stuff just works great, I gotta tell you. We'll see what it looks like later today. Let me set my timer not to run my well dry. Makes quite the mess, doesn't it? They're pulling up the wheat next door. And, whew. Well, I hope the wind changes.